Met her smoking cigarettes in the men's room. He liked her high heels, she liked his tattoo. She said she'd never been.
Bank pool is a subculture within the subculture pool. I spent a lot of time putting money together in Tennessee, only to go up to Kentucky and come home broke. For whatever reason, the state is #1 in producing incredible bank pool monsters such as Gary Spaeth, Sky Woodward, Billy Thorpe, Shannon Dalton, and the player list just goes on and on and on. And it's just my opinion that the best they ever produced is a player named John Brumback, and he got great by playing Gary Spaeth every weekend. I wanted to be part of that list, but I was from Philly and living in Tennessee, just some dumb Yankee wannabe. Any 9 balls are racked in any order in a diamond shape like 9 ball. The first player that makes 5 legal banks wins. Over-aggression, which I'm known for in every pool game, the Josh Filler method of playing pool can really, truly bite you. You see, I'm not Josh Filler, I'm just another Yankee wannabe. An example would be banking a ball and getting shape on the following ball, but then dogging the initial ball, and now all you've done is left your opponent a straight-in bank. And then you get to hear rude comments like, "What a nice guy." And in Kentucky, that means 5 straight-in banks and you sitting back down and watching him win. It makes you question and overthink everything you do, and that makes you gun-shy. You know the phase in 8 ball where you're playing real good and you're running out every rack, but you always get up to the 8 and just dog it. And then you've done nothing but an immense favor for your opponent, and you've taken all the balls out of his way. Well, it's like that, only with banks. I'm just doing my part to improve the Kentucky economy. I will be back when I'm older and wiser. Banks taught me a lot about 9 ball and a lot about life, and how what I thought was great wasn't really so great. You conclude that the only way to beat these guys is to bank 5 and out every damn game. Just keep him in his chair just like you do in 8 ball and 9 ball. But that's tough, man. You know how tough that is? That's like impossible. Nobody does that. So you go from that to only banking higher percentage shots where you have over 50% chance of making it. Then you go for it and try to get shape. But on an off night, you're gonna, in Kentucky, you're gonna lose, brother. So you go from that to playing 2-way shots to where you get position on balls that you know you have more than a 50% chance of making, but you also know that your opponent doesn't know the shot. And that's fine in Tennessee, but it's not fine in Kentucky, where I didn't really know anybody's game. I wasn't sure I knew my own game. So all you want to do is be the new hero, but in the words of Gordon Lightfoot, heroes often fail.
You won't read that book again because the ending's just too hard to take.
As beautiful as the game is, it's just as brutal and vicious. And I guess that's how it should be. If you watched my video, The Dysfunctional World of Pool, you know that I was trying to get Fisherman Josh into a banks game. But Steve McDonald, now known as Six Figure Steve, intercepted all the money. But Josh returned, and that's how you spell heart. The problem now is Six Figures was already in a game, so Josh had a seat, and hey, opportunity knocks.
Today, Josh Paul got beat so bad in one pocket last time by me, he's taking bank lessons from John.
So, alright, Here I am trying to be Josh's version of Kentucky, and it was working, and I won the first 3 games. Then things started shifting, and Josh started figuring out the table real quick, and he won 4 out of the next 5 games, so we wound up breaking even. And that's probably how it should be. Hey, yeah, it was nowhere near 6 figures. In fact, it wasn't even 2 figures. But that's beside the point. The point is, it was fun. And it got me back on my toes and playing what I know to be bank pool. Or banks, or 9-ball banks, whatever you want to call them. It's a great, great game. So don't misunderstand this. Josh is tough, man. Believe me, he's tough. We just like to give him a hard time. And he's not afraid to walk into a fire. He's got a lot of heart. The whole point of this video is to play more banks. It'll improve every pool game you ever played, and you'll be glad you did. Thank you for joining us. Peace and financial security to everyone, except Josh Filler. No, I love Josh too. I love everybody. Peace, everybody.
I liked her high heels, she liked his tattoo. She said she'd never been east to the west coast. Couldn't stand all the palm trees and windows. Called herself baby. Growing up in a first world's worst dream.